All are in for the Tattersalls Gold Cup, and they're off. Stage Affair is the first to show in front of Dr. Johnson, followed by Daylami. Keys is settled in fourth, and Ebadila last of the five as they race along in the early stages. So Stage Affair takes them along by 2.5 lengths. Dr. Johnson second up, the same distance to Daylami. Keys is a length back in fourth, and then 2.5 to 3 to Ebadila, who's last of the five. Coming up now towards the mile pole in the Tattersalls Gold Cup and Stage Affair, showing the way to Dr. Johnson, Daylami, Keys and Ebadila. Beginning to make the climb up towards the 7 furlong point, and no change in the order. Stage Affair, Michael Cannan, Dr. Johnson, Christy Roach, Daylami, Frankie Dettori, Keys, Stephen Crane and Ebadila, John Murtha, as they race in single file up towards the top of the hill into the 6 mark. Stage Affair in the lead, 2.5 to Dr. Johnson, same to Daylami. Another 2 lengths to Keys, who's followed further back by Ebadila as they begin to make the descent and run downhill. Stage Affair continues to show the way. Dr. Johnson second, Daylami 3, Keys 4, followed by Ebadila, running downhill to the 4 furlong point and approaching the turn into the straight. No change in the order. Stage Affair, Dr. Johnson, Daylami, Keys and Ebadila as they now make the approach to the turn in. Just over 3 furlongs ahead of them now as they make the bend. Stage Affair being pushed along in front. Dr. Johnson driven up on the outside. The pair are being followed by Daylami, Keys and Ebadila. Straightening up now and racing just outside the 2 marks. Stage Affair is still in front. Dr. Johnson with Daylami improving now steadily up on the outside. Keys is behind them in fourth and on the run to the final furlong. Stage Affair now being taken on by Daylami and Frankie Dettori, who come through the lead, and inside the last 200 yards it's Daylami from Stage Affair and Keys, and running up towards the finish it's Daylami, chased home by Stage Affair as they go to the line. Daylami wins the Tattersalls Gold Cup for Frankie Dettori. Stage Affair second, Keys third and Dr. Johnson fourth.